What up, everybody? It's your boy Arnold Knuckles, aka The Entertainment Fan, here to give you the first ever recap episode of Final Reckoning. Finally, we get the season premiere that we heard back in February during Vendettas, and now it's finally here. I mean, time goes by fast, and I apologize for not doing these audio clip recordings from not finished up 30-30 and not finished up Vendettas. You know, personal things go on in my life, and I'm still looking for a job. After graduating college, it's already been a year. It sucks, but you know, being a college graduate is not easy. So I've been applying to a lot of places like every single day, and it just gets annoying. But I don't want to dwell on that too much. Just want to get back to doing this. And today was the first episode of the Final Reckoning, and I gotta say it was pretty good. It wasn't like, oh my god, like in 30-30, because 30-30 we saw something new, and that was the Redemption House, and that was like, oh wow. So here in this episode, there really wasn't anything that was surprising to me. Honestly, there really wasn't. So let's get down to the beginning. So y'all know in this challenge is that everybody teams up with their worst enemies, because the Final Reckoning is a trilogy of 30-30, Vendettas, and now here they're not Final Reckoning. But I feel as though Invasion of the Champions was kind of like the prequel to all of this, because some Vendettas go back from there. So I kind of want to call this the fourth of the series, if you really get my drift. So I think it kind of makes sense. But anyways, we get to the first episode. We see half the cast. He just says, you know, welcome to Final Reckoning. Think about all the Vendettas that you made throughout the 30-30 and Vendettas. Now here, your worst Vendetta is going to be your one and only partner throughout this whole entire challenge. And here's the thing. They are buried. So you don't know who it's going to be until you get them out. They have a walkie-talkie, but they disguise your voice. So you're going to be surprised when you see them. And also, the last two people finished are out. And that's what we've been seeing in 30-30 and Vendettas. Normally, the last person of the first challenge that they do, they send them home. So I'm kind of not surprised he did that, because like I said, this is part of the trilogy, and I guess, you know, they're saying we're definitely trying to get the weak people out ASAP. So, you know, it sucks, but it is what it is. So the first person to get done was Zach, and he got his partner Amanda out. And he was not happy. I think he called him Satan's asshole. Zach is funny, but you know, I think Ghost kind of be a dick. So, god dang it. So I thought that was pretty funny. We already know their beef because Amanda spread rumors about she hooking up some guy on a plane. I think it was a Bruno or whatever. I don't know. This is their Invasion of the Champions. That's why I was saying that Invasion of the Champions was kind of like the prequel to all of this. So they're partners, and you know, they're not happy. But I was saying when I saw the cast that I definitely see Zach and Amanda being a top threat throughout this whole entire competition. So I'm probably just not feeling well today. So like I said, just bear with me today. I truly apologize for sounding like crap or coughing a lot, but I just have to do this video. I don't want to wait till like next week to be doing this, because I don't know when I'm going to feel better. So I don't know if it could be tomorrow or Thursday. Like, I just don't want to take the chance. If you wait that long, because the longer it takes, it's like, okay, we kind of already know what happened, so let's just get on with it. So like I said, Zach and Amanda were the first one. Now I'm just going to go through the cast right now. I'm not going to, because we all know who the partners are, but you know, I'm just gonna go through the cast and see and tell you, okay, which ones made it before the last three. So Angela and Faith made it. They almost did it. They almost were the last one. Sylvia and Josh are partners. Melissa and Cam, they managed to get out in time. Nelson and Shane, they got out in time. Tori and Derek, they got out in time. CT and Veronica. And CT was surprised. She was like, oh man, Veronica. He's just gonna. Ever since I called her weak, man, that's what happened. Oh yeah, I should have explained why they're partners. And Angela and Faith, they hooked up with the same guy, Tarai, and they say they don't like each other. But here's the thing: throughout the house, on X on the Beach, that's where their beef started. We didn't really see so much of the beefing. It was over one guy, and they're making it seem so serious. Like, honestly, Angela and Faith, their vendettas aren't as big as the people on the show, right? Throughout the other cast, like that was just some boy stuff. Like, it's some dumbass shit. Josh and Sylvia, we all know when Sylvia, she did do all the work when she was doing that eating challenge, but you know, Josh had to save himself, so he sent her in. So, hey man, if I'm Sylvia, I would be happy to have Josh as my partner, especially how he like went many rounds with Derek. So I'd be happy. I think they could definitely pull off the nervousness aside. But let's say Cam, for real, I don't know what the reason was in Vendettas, like why they came up to each other. Like, I still don't get the reason why. Like, it just, I just don't get it. I really don't know as to why they have beef. But regardless, they're partners. It is what it is. Shane and Nelson, they go back to Invasion of Champions. So that's another prequel, because Shane talks a lot of lots of rumors about people. So that's eventually gonna catch up. That's eventually gonna make them be partners, because you know Shane's talking about Nelson, so trying to get all the girls to get rid of him or something like that. So it is what it is. So I mean, Shane and Nelson are partners. They can be a good team. I'm not 100% sure about that though. Derek and Tori were cheating on Derek while he was away. I feel bad for Derek, but I mean, what Tori said is like, Derek's guy, his mental game has to be better, because he might still seem hurt about it, but it's like, hey man, you gotta get over it. You know, it's tough though. The person, it's like, the last thing you want to do is work the person that cheated on you. You know what I mean? Like that's definitely tough. CT and Veronica, like I already thought about just now, because we called Veronica weak, so the OGers are sticking together. Zach and Amanda, I already talked about, because Amanda spread a rumor about Jenna on the plane, about Amanda hooking up with Bruno. It's once again an Invasion of Champions, so another prequel thing. Jenna and Jemmy, save that for later, because we all know why they're partners. Save those for later. Marie and Marie. You know what's funny is that I expected Car and Kayla to be partners, because I thought they had a worse vendetta, but apparently they got over it. Marie, honestly, I don't know how Marie came up to be, because it seems like to me, back in 30-30, when Kayla and Conrad were having their discussion, Marie was just talking in the back and not shut up. It didn't even involve her. It's like she had to get involved. That wasn't her business. Marie just seems annoying. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Marie on this show. I'm really not. Devon and Jose. Jose was in a chance for the start, and he was bad. He was bad. And we saw it again in today's episode, which I'll save that for later. Kyle and Brad from Vendettas. Brad chose Kyle not to compete, so whatever, they're Vendettas, so it's not too serious. Natalie and Paulie, they go to so from Big Brother, they had their issues on there, which seriously, these Big Brother, I don't watch that show, so, and that's on CBS, so whatever. All I can say is whatever. And Brittany and Chuck, and I think I'm almost done. So I said Kaylee and Kayla, we already know their beef back in Vendettas. And then we have Johnny, who, I want to say that for later as well too. So the last three teams were Brittany and Chuck, Jose and Devon, and Jemmy and Jenna. And Jenna was just taking forever trying to find her tombstone where Jimmy was. Now here's the thing. Jenna is a good competitor, but when it comes to excuse me, following directions or puzzles, yeah, she is not that great at them. So I was saying to myself, yeah, I don't see her making it out of this one, unfortunately. Now Brittany, I think Brittany dug up three wrong tombstones, so that definitely took a toll on her. And what's crazy is that I thought she was gonna make it, but Jose managed. No, was it Devon? No. Yeah, Jose managed to get Devon out just in time, but they were closer to the exit than Brittany was, so they managed to get out first. So unfortunately, Brittany, Chuck, and Jimmy and Jenna got eliminated. But TJ was like, let's make this interesting. So Zach and Amanda, yeah, I think it goes home. So I think the smart choice was Jose and Devon, because they don't know them, and you don't know if they're strong or not. Because if they were to send a strong competitor home, then they will get the revenge on them. So most likely will get the revenge. Like, not if, they probably will. So it was a good idea to send Jose and Devon home. And Devon was being all moody and stuff like that. So whatever, that's how rookies are. So they go home first, and then everyone gets to the house. Everyone's picking up their rooms and whatnot. And I think one of the highlights was Shane being shady to Amanda, starting shit about taking up the room, or like not having any closet. And they get into an argument, and already I was in this from the jump that I don't see Angela and Faith lasting that long, especially with how Angela argues with pretty much with everybody back on X on the beach, and then she says, I don't have no weakness. I don't think she's that mentally tough. Here we are, she's arguing over some closet space, and that's how they get you right there. So she's already making herself marked right now. So I don't know if she's going to. I don't think they're gonna last. Granted, this episode unfortunately doesn't show like the first actual real challenge. I mean, the first challenge was getting her partner out the ground, but I mean, we didn't really see what the actual challenge is after. Everyone's in the house and whatnot. Also, while in the house, Kyle and Cara Maria, they haven't really talked much, because they did hook up, but Kyle kind of stopped talking to Cara Maria, and he hooks up with Faith, and Cara is not happy about that, and she wanted to make Kyle judge by talking to Polly, and it's like, Cara, I love you, but it's just not working. Like, you just gotta do you. Like, you can do fine without Kyle. Like, just don't lose the bigger picture. That's my girl, and I'm cheering for her all the way. Oh, I almost forgot. After that burying contest, Johnny was the last one. No one getting to bury him out there. So his partner is going to be coming tomorrow, and I think it's going to be Tony. Because I was hearing rumors that Devin quit. Now, no one knew who their partner was going to be, and it would have been great to see Devin and Johnny working together. That would have been awesome. I would have loved that. So, in the house, people were just talking about, their vengeance with one another. We already see Amanda and Josh hooking up, so that could, honestly, if I'm Zach and Josh working together for the time being, that would be great, because those are two strong competitors, and then you have Sylvia and Amanda tagging along as well, so that can be good for the alliance. Now, here's what surprised me, and I put this in my article that I thought they would have worked together. So, Natalie is taken. She's not talking to Bananas. Apparently, ever since that whole situation with Kaylee and Johnny, she's still mad about that. And it's like, dang, they still mad about that. And Johnny says that she doesn't follow him on social media and whatnot. And it's like, what? Like, I mean, here's the thing. In the challenge house, everybody hooks up. And remember, this happened prior before Natalie and Johnny hooked up. So it's like, why is she still like mad about that thing? I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but no, not wrong. I mean, why is she so mad about that? I don't understand. So that's unfortunate. Now, while everybody's at the house, we see plot twist, the redemption side, which I am not surprised to see it because, like I said, this is a trilogy. So I think they're gonna bring back everything all into this one final part of the challenge. Like it does not surprise me that the redemption house is right there. And not only that, you look at I study hard with these previews. I really study hard. In the previews, you see Brittany and Chuck, and you see Devon and Jose. So they're gonna come back. I just feel as though it's gonna be Jenna and Jemmy that are at the end of the short stick. So now, granted, what TJ said, whatever you learn up there, it's gonna be helpful down here. So this redemption house is obviously gonna be different from the last redemption house in 30-30. So now, is it gonna be all year round? Maybe, we don't know, but how the challenge works, I don't know. And like I said before, I didn't want to say this before. I said this for my article that this whole team thing, I just feel as though some teams are starting the other teams when you have like two guys against, two girls. Not saying that girls are weaker than guys, but it's like when it comes to maybe some physicality, like I'm gonna go with maybe a Josh or a CT over a Cam or Melissa. So I don't know how that's gonna work. So as we see, there's a redemption house, so we don't know how that's gonna work. So maybe the cast might know. Like who knows? I mean, I think God damn, I think the cast probably knows there's a redemption house, or maybe the smart ones will know. So we'll have to see. Let's say what? I'm like, okay. Someone's having on my Twitter. I might have to look at that later. I'm also being distracted right now. Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, back to the challenge. Sorry, I got distracted right there. Really, my Twitter, something seems right. This one does not seem right. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, anyway. So anyways, there's our redemption house, so we'll have to see how that plays out. Now, as we get to the end of the episode, you see, how some people don't like how their teams are certain people like Kayla and Kaylee. I mean, we throw so many stuff out like that, that's going to be a long heated vendetta. And not only that, after the reunion, Melissa and Kaylee were spreading rumors about, Kayla cheating on her boyfriend with Tony and whatnot. That was Melissa that was saying that. And so, most majority of the girls are in the room. Now, here's the thing. I can't remember if I saw Kaylee, and Cam in the room because it turned to an altercation between Melissa and Kayla. Pretty much, Melissa was like, well, I want to be your friend, but saying it in the most angry, most vulgar way. And so, Melissa goes up to Kayla's face, and Kayla pushes her, and, Melissa swings at her, and it's like, oh my god. It's like Melissa, I can kind of see her doing that, because I don't know, I don't know her like that, but it seems that she seems like a girl that would not learn her lesson. Kayla, girl, come on, man. It's $1 million on the line. and you push her like that, you know you're gonna get sent home. Now, I don't know if pushing counts as, physical altercation, but regardless, so the girls got into a fight. And I'm just saying, yo, where was Cam and Kaylee when all this stuff happened? Like, I can't remember if they were in the room or not. Someone ran a conversation below to see if Cam and Kaylee were in the room at all or not. So that security came in then the next day, and I gotta get props to Johnny. Kayla was talking about, situation, and like acting like the victim, but it's like John's like, no, you play a part in this too. You hit her as well. So stop acting like you're the victim right now. Like, it's not only you. And thank God for Johnny. Like, he kept it real on that. It's like, Kayla, you're a stronger parent. I like you, but yo, you can't be making yourself like the victim right now. When you hit her, like, what you did was wrong. Like, you're gonna get sent home, man. Not too long after, CT comes in. No, why I say, I am so awful on this first day. God dang, I am rusty, but it is what it is. TJ comes in and he says, stuff went down last night, and stuff like that cannot be tolerated. And normally when TJ comes to the house, it's never good. And Kayla and Melissa are gone, just like that. Now they end the episode, but we don't know what's gonna be Cam and Kaylee's fate. All I can think is that they're gonna be teammates. They're gonna be teammates. I just don't see. Like, I feel as though the challenge, they're forgiving other people that weren't part of the altercation. Because I'm sorry, I mean, I understand you girls don't like each other, but you can't be doing stuff like that, because it not only screws you over, it screws your teammate over. Like, I really thought that, call me crazy, I really thought that if Kayla and Kayla can resolve their differences, they can be in alliance with, think about it, Kayla, Kaylee, Cam, Melissa, with Sylvia, with Marie, with Carmaria. That could be a pretty strong girl alliance right there. But they just have to get into it, and unfortunately, they get to home, man. I hate to see Kayla go out like that. She's a tough competitor, but it is what it is. I mean, hey man, that was you. I mean, I'm gonna say this. People always get under your skin. And so I want to say it is Melissa's fault. It's her own damn fault that she got kicked out because she hit Kayla. But Kayla, you really should not have hit her. Like, she pretty much screwed over herself pretty much. But that was Kayla's fault. If she didn't hit her, she wouldn't be ruining Cam's chance. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, they're gone. And like I said, today was a decent episode. It wasn't like, oh my god, like, we don't know how these eliminations work. All we just know is, if you have the guts to send somebody in, you better have guts to take them out yourself. And I like that, because a lot of people like to play the scare game by sending someone into elimination. Now you have to take them out. Now we don't see that. We just only hear that from TJ. So I think that's what's going to happen, I believe. I thought it's already 10:41 right now. I'm putting in this thing right now. So that's about it for the first episode. I was definitely sloppy in this recap. Please just destroy me or whatever, because I just know it was not very, very good. And with me coughing and whatnot, but hopefully I'll feel better by next week. And like I said, definitely started off a little rusty, but rusty. I'm not even pronouncing the right words today. Like, oh my god, but it is what it is. I'm still gonna post this thing anyway to learn from my mistakes. I really am. So please be sure to destroy me online. or whatever, all my Facebook, Instagram fans, just destroy me, alright? Because I know this is a rough video to hear, but you know what? It is what it is. I didn't want to, like, wait to see if I felt better the next day. Like, I have to do this stuff right now. So, let me know what you guys think about this episode. I thought it was an okay episode. Wasn't anything great, but it's the first of many. Hopefully this season goes on for a very long time. And I'm excited. So, this is where our Knuckles sign off. Everyone take care and have a nice night.